people have a dispute, they usually bring water and say, okay, take this water and share. And in other villages, they usually use palm wine also to settle dispute and to bring peace together. But these particular plants, I'm saying so because from where I'm coming from, when there is a message, maybe a fund wants to send or a person wants to send, where maybe there is a land dispute, they usually go and put the plants in that land. And when you see it, you already know that this particular place, you are not supposed to come there. And maybe you report to the palace with that plant, or you report to the palace because there is a problem there, you don't have to trespass there.
Yes, you just listened there to Madam Zainab, and she was explaining to you some of the peace symbols. She might not name all of them. There are so many of them, depending on the background where you come from. In other areas, some people use the broom as a symbol of peace. Some people use staff, the staff that you find some of our traditional rulers go about moving with it. They are all symbol of peace. But this particular one that caught my attention is the peace plan. Many different people call it in their different way. They have their different names in their different language, as she rightly mentioned. In the northwest, people call it Denkeng, and or maybe in part of the west region, they also call it Denkeng. When you find this kind of leaf, an authority is holding it. And of recent, Madam Zainab, we also saw maybe some of the ministers, the prime minister visiting some of the places. They were moving with peace plans to signify that we are getting into the grassroots, and this is what the people believe on. And Madam, can you name some of the importance? What is the importance of using some of this symbol of peace?
Malan Jibril, in the Southwest Northwest Women Task Force, we have a manual that we have written about peace. And we have various occasions where we can, various forums that we can preach this peace. And if you realize, back 2016, when the crisis began in the Northwest and the Southwest, this was the plants that women used to move on the street. Even sitting at Bongo Square, you see them holding that peace plans because we do not want war, we want peace, let us talk. And if you realize, even it was going simultaneously in the Northwest and in the Southwest. Even when the Prime Minister came down to the Southwest region, these plans, these women came on the street with their yellow scarves and this peace. And they were holding it. He knows that we were asking for peace, we don't want war. And that is why you saw him whenever he was coming. The time he came into Southwest, he had this plant. And when he was going also to the Northwest region, he has this plant to tell the people that I have come for peace, I've not come for war. And any other place where you go and meet this plant, no matter how tense the people are, when they see it, they know that you are coming for peace, you are not coming for war.
Yes, thank you, Madam Zainab. We know it is very, very important. The choice of this peace plan cannot be underestimated because of its significance to the various communities that we have in Cameroon. Not all the ethnic groups use it, but we can say that close to 50% of the community recognizes this peace plan as a plan of peace. When you visit a lot of palaces, you see the plan is there. You visit some of our shrine. You see, yes, even the Ngumba house, which means they also advocate for peace. Now, my attention is, why can't they use other plan? Why can't they use other plan apart from the peace plan?
This is an ancestral something that all of us we grew up and met. And before, this plant was so scarce. You only find it maybe when you see it in a house that is being planted. You know that that particular house, either a twin mother is there. Because they usually call it that mani. The twin mothers usually have this plant because they are having twins. And also to the palace, as we have said. And also they used it for boundaries and to settling of dispute. So if you look at the plant itself, it has a aura, it has a significance, and it has a powerful, that's the way it is.
Yes.
I think it's something that was nature, that was given by God. That is why maybe our forefathers usually use it. That's why it is, because no matter how tense you are, if you are coming where there is tension and you see somebody lifting these particular plants, you find yourself, you are already calm.
Yes.
You know that there should not be no conflict, there should be no war.
Yes. Yes, Madam Zainab, you are also one of the Manye. When we talk of Manye, that is a house where we have a lot of twins. So it's safe as that plant could also be called a peace plant. It could also call a plant of blessing, because when you find people when they are doing benediction, they are blessing the twins, you find the plants also being put in place. Yes. What about the cowries?
For the cowries, I know that when you see a cowries in somebody's hand, you know that those are they are the wives of the chiefs.
Okay.
That is the symbol of the cowries.
Yes.
And we linked it to the palace.
Yes.
That is, it is not like, it is not used anyhow.
Yes.
And my grandmother usually tell me that a cowrie has a very powerful, it's a powerful something that is like a protection.
A protection, yes.
So if you have it with you, or putting it in your bag, it is used to send away evils.
Yes.
And there is this thing that they usually say, when if you have a cowries in your purse, maybe your money will not be removed from your body, because we have some people who tap your money and you realize it disappears. So this particular cowries is also like the peace plant. So it is not used like any other thing. That's why you usually see in the north, like I always quote in the Northwest region, because they are really the holders of tradition, or the West. So whenever you see any woman having cowries on her hand, you already know that she's a Lolo. She's the wife of the chief. That is it. It's not worn by anybody, any other person.
What is the significance of this cowrie in relation to peace?
It's also used as settling of disputes. Yes, because sometimes you usually see it because most of these our traditional herbalists also use it. They also use it for so-say, but when they throw it, fortune tellers, they usually use the cowries. So it's like something that settle. Maybe you have a problem and you have brought your problem to that particular person. It brings about solutions. Yes.
Yes, thank you very much. If you are just tuning in, you are watching Royal TV, and the program on the air is Royal, and our guest here is Madam Zainab, and the topic we are discussing is the symbol of peace. Now, Madam, let's come back to this aspect of peace plan. You know, that plan is not an ordinary plan. It usually it's very difficult to see the plant just die off. Even you just cut it and it will just germinate. You cut it and keep it, never dries up, and it never feels that this is a transition period. In the dry season it is wet, in the rainy season is also very, very fresh. So this gives us that impression from your explanation that the peace plant is really a plant for us to for our community to use it. Now, why is it that people, with the evolution of churches and religion, people have started abandoning this ancestral symbol of peace? Why are people abandoning it?
Yes, Malam, if you look at when we talk about tradition, we talk about religion, we talk about let's say peace. But there is one thing I want to tell us, that no matter how religious you are, we call how do they call it? We have the interreligious community. No matter what, interfaith community. But I believe that when you believe in something, that is one God, and there is a freedom of worship. We have people who are traditional worshippers. We have people who are Islam. We have various, they believe in the traditional religion. Yes. No matter what you say, all is tailored to Allah or is tailored to God. So these particular things, you can, that's why they say that now it's good to respect each other's worship. Yes. No matter whether the person is worshiping, at the end of the day, you hear them say Jehovah, you hear them say Allah, you hear them say God, and tell us all that's they are signifying that particular thing to be their own God. And I think for peace to reign, it's good to respect each other's belief. Yes, because the person has the opinion to worship whoever or whatever he wants to worship. Yes, there is that freedom of worship, no matter how it is done. Because if it's only in our country that maybe we have limited with churches or places of worship. Yes, but when you worship in Cameroon, controversial issues. But when you go out there, you see there are so many ways of worshiping, and my belief is give anybody their space and their chance to worship the way they want to worship.
Madam Zainab, does this symbol of peace work when we use them? Does it work?
It do, Malam, because I believe that if you hold this symbol, yes, if you hold the peace plant, wherever you go with any tension that it is there, once you put it up, the people must calm down. They know that you have come for peace, you have not come for war. And since I have been seeing the way people hold it and match with it, or when settling disputes in the family, you even find there are some homes that you find somebody have fenced the whole compound with a peace plant. I believe that it works because maybe it's nature. Once you see that plant, you already feel some calmness in you.
Yes, with the use of these plants, you said it works. As member of the Women Task Force for the Northwest and the Southwest, we have been using this plan to visit communities, to talk to people. What are the reactions that you captured that in the course of using some of the symbols?
The people are always like, they are there to listen to you.
Okay, they listen.
They are willing to listen to you when you come with that plant.
Okay.
They are not like, no matter how tense they are, yes, when you approach them with this particular plants, yes, they are calm, yes, and they are ready to listen to what you want to say, and they know that you have brought the peace, not war. Yes.
Yes, thank you, Madam Zainab, for giving us this very important and vivid answer. We have said that the peace plant is, we could put it as the first symbol that we could use, because we find churches are also using peace plant, traditional herbalists are using peace plant, we have traditional rulers, we have our administrators, the government, when visiting communities, they are also using it, which means a wide range of communities have recognized that this symbol could promote peace in one way or the other. And now, what caught my attention is if this symbol of peace that people are using from different dimensions have been using and it is working, what has happened? Do you think that the conflict in the Northwest and the Southwest region, this symbol have done something in the course of this conflict?
Yes, Malam Jibril, it has really done something, because I realized before the national dialogue was called, when the Southwest Northwest Women Task Force went on the street, yes, and we marched towards the parliamentarian flat heading to Mountain Hotel with the group of women holding these plants and our orange scarves, I think the principal gave the Prime Minister gave this audience and said, you will be the first group I will listen to. And our cry was, we want peace. Can we talk?
That's it.
So it has led to something. I think it's an achievement that's not have got.
Right.
Yes,
right,
because after that, the national dialogue was scheduled, because it was done here. He was here in Buea, and he was also in the Northwest. The group did the same thing in the Northwest region, and after that, the national dialogue, that is a step, and I think that is bit by bit. It's like progressing, because after the rioting, the fighting, everything, they came and listened and they called for this dialogue, and so many negotiations have been going on, even right up to the Canada level and out of the country. I think it's thanks to these women using these peace plans, crying that they are the mothers that are suffering, they are the wives of that are suffering, they are looking at humanity, that this killing should stop. I think it's something that has been done, and it has been recorded in the history. That's not this something.
Okay, thank you for giving us this very important point. We will go on break. When we come back, we will continue on Peace Symbol.
أنت هاد وصفي يا حبيبي يا محمد يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام.
Back to Royal TV, and where we are discussing on the topic, the symbol of peace on Royal Peace, and our guest with us here in the studio is Madam Zainab Abdullahi, the CEO of Daren. Yeah, thank you, Madam. And we were discussing on how positive this peace symbol has contributed to the peace, bringing about the peace in the Northwest and the Southwest conflict. And my next question is, how can does this peace symbol being recognized by other international community? That's my simple question.
Yes, Malam, I think that after, when we are receiving some people like our ambassadors and the rest, and if you even visit some of these embassies, you will see peace plans there. And they have also seen that this is some of the tools that we are using. Even during our workshops, when we attend on our peace workshops, they usually ask that come with your symbol that signify what is peace. I think we also, these are some of the things that we usually bring. They say bring your traditional tool of symbol. Yes, we have some people who will bring calabash, we have some people who will bring the palm wine, kola nuts, different type of tools as their own signs of peace. But you usually see the peace plans that is there. I think people do recognize it, because even if you go online and you Google about the peace plans, that is the first thing they will tell you, that this is the symbol of reconciliation, this is the symbol of that is used to settlement of peace. I think it is even written there in the Google. When you search, you will see that even researchers, even those people from the plants or the biologists, and they already know that this, but they study it, they already know that this is the plant.
Yes. Apart from this peace symbol, like the peace plan, using it for the focus of peace, are there other aspects that this peace plan could be used, apart from the demonstrating for peace and doing other things?
I usually, when you talk with people, these people who are doing traditional medicine, they usually use this plant also to treat, treat some ailment, to give treatment, or they boil it and give, or they use it in many ways. Some even grind and rub. So it's even used as traditional herbs. Yes.
Yes, what as I have also said in the course, we have some of the peace concept, looking at peace education, look at the peace environment. I think something that is absent, as you rightly said here, that the task force has written a book. We think that this peace symbol, traditional peace symbol, should also be included in our peace concept. Yes. What can bring about peace, because whatever we are saying here, the various symbols, they are all concept of peace. They are all the various things that can bring about peace. either in a family, either in a community, or in a particular society that can promote peace. And you see, most of the religious body, they have their own peace symbol. So at times you find that they are also using the peace plant in their own part, but they have their own particular peace symbol. Like we have like the crescent. Some of them use the crescent as a symbol of peace, and then some of them use the cross as a symbol of peace. Now my question is, how does this thing contribute to peace? Like the crescent, the cross, and so on.
All these things tie to the belief.
Okay.
Because when you believe in something that it works, I think that's how you believe in it.
Okay.
So, like Muslims, we usually have our Quran, we have a symbol of peace.
Yes.
So, as you believe, that's how you believe in it.
Yes.
I think the peace plans came about when we are talking about tradition.
Okay.
And looking at our traditional background, we so much believe in our tradition.
Yes.
That is why this plant was being used. Even the seat of the fawn
Yes.
of a palace,
Yes.
they usually say that if you want to speak the truth, you should touch it.
Yes, you touch it.
You should touch it, and
Yes.
that
It
is
also a
the symbol of peace. And like I have told you, the kola nuts, they usually scatter it to bring peace in the family.
Yes.
So I believe that even these various religious beliefs is what that religion believes. If you are a Catholic Christian and they say that this cross is bringing out peace,
Yes.
that's what you believe in,
Okay.
and it's going to bring peace.
Okay.
So I see it depends on the like what I told you, freedom of worship and belief.
Yes.
So when the way you worship, that's how you believe in that your worship.
Yes. Yes. My next question is this symbol of peace that we are talking about, maybe the cross, maybe the peace plan. Are there circumstances that maybe if you use one of them in a particular community, it will not, can it work? Let's say you go to a particular community, instead of using the peace plan, you are using the cross.
That's why I'm saying it ties with the belief that you believe in.
Yes.
Maybe if you take the cross and go with it to somebody who is not believing in that cross,
Yes.
the person will not take it
Will not
as
take
serious.
Yes.
That's what I say. It depends how you worship and how you believe in that your worship, or how you believe in that tool or the symbol that you are using.
Okay.
Yes, because you also see that there are some religious leaders that will tell you that they don't go to the shrine because they cannot use the nkang or what to believe in that. They believe that their cross is going to make it for them.
Yes.
Yes, so I see it depends on the individual mindset.
Okay. Now, apart from these traditional symbols, what are some other modern symbols that you think, as a peace advocate, that we can use to see that we promote peace without using some of the symbols?
I think it's only by talking the peace every day.
Yes.
We speak it
Yes.
every day. I think peace is supposed to be included even in, that's we begin it from the family.
From the family.
Then
So
within the family, within the community.
Yes.
And I believe that this peace should begin even right at the level of the home, the nursery school, the primary school, the secondary school, because if you realize the whole place is suffering from tension.
Yes.
So if we start incorporating this peace into our school curriculum, it's going to help a lot. It's going to help a lot.
Yes.
Let us make our children should know that at any given period of the day or time, even in schools, I believe that if chaplains can take upon themselves
Okay.
and be preaching peace,
Yes.
teach our children how to speak peace, I think we are going to have a peaceful nation and a peaceful world. Because if you realize every day is violation, is this problem to this other, and if we start molding our kids from the home, from our home, coming to the community, creating peace clubs everywhere,
Yes.
I think we are going to reach and
Right.
have peace.
You are right. Thank you, Madam Zainab. We are almost coming to the end of the program. Your word of encouragement to the community as far as peace is concerned.
What I would tell my fellow women out there is your morning meditation should begin with peace. and your close of your day should begin with peace. No matter where you are, even at your workplaces, speak with peace. Always learn how to speak peace, because tension does not help us in any way. Violence does not help us every day. You as a mother, I'm speaking here like a mother. That's my advice to every woman out there, that always speak peace to your children. When you bring them up peacefully, I think our nation is going to be peaceful. You teach them that violence is not the best solution. No matter how somebody insults you, tell the person, speak peace to that person. I think we are going to start changing this aspect in our community.
Thank you, Madam Zainab Abdullahi, for being our guest. As I said earlier, she is the CEO of Darem. She is the Peace Advocate. She is the winner of Peace Prize Peace Award 2023 PCC, and she is also a mother. As I said, thank you for being our guest, and we hope to see you in our subsequent program. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Malam Jibril. I'm honored to be your guest this evening, and I greet everyone out there. I tell you people, peace, and let's talk peace. Let's speak peace. Let's sleep with peace, and we are going to have a peaceful Cameroon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And that was Madam Zainab, and the program on the air was Royal TV, Royal Peace, and on Royal TV. Behind the mic, I was Malam Jibril Tanfo. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu.
سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك صلوات الله عليك.
My name is Ibrahim Tawat, the principal of Gratitude Islamic Secondary School. I call you to keep watching Royal TV.
My name is Al-Hajj Muhammad Abubakar, the Chief Imam, Central Mosque Buya, and the Regional President of Sidimu. Keep watching Royal Television.
Hello everybody, I am Coach Yadorin, your Universal Woman Cameroon 2025. Keep watching Royal TV.
Greetings dear viewers, my name is Usmanu Jr. and I'm a teacher in Gratitude Islamic Secondary School Buya. Keep watching Royal Television.
Innovating in the audio-visual landscape is our dream, bringing together